We're in council in Adams County, and I'm here with.
Steve.
And over the course of your life, have you observed any changes in the climate?
Yeah, as of recent, it snows a lot more, and the last few winters were pretty rough up here. And the summers have gotten worse. And I would say that it seems like the winters came later and last longer. So rather than the ski resorts being open before Thanksgiving, they open later, and our big storms hit in January in February when they used to be earlier than that. And now, if you go in the mountains now, we still have snow.
Yeah.
So,
And how does that impact you and the people living here?
we got a lot more water now this time of year. So right now all the reservoirs are stuff are at peak capacity, and there's still a lot of snow in the mountains. So, and I mean, if we would have got a bunch of rain this spring, we'd all be getting flooded out.
When did you first learn or hear about climate change?
Oh, people have been talking about it my whole life probably, but I mean, it's just become more political and stuff in the recent, I don't know, last 5 years or so. Just became more talked about on mainstream media and whatnot.
Do you think your perspective on climate change has changed at all over that time?
I wouldn't say it's changed. I'd say I became more aware of certain things and what people have been speaking about, and trying to do my own research on it. But I would say that over the course of history, there's not enough information out there for people to make a good judgment on. People are just, what does their political party say, and that's what they believe. And I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows. I don't think any of the scientists really know.
Okay. One thing climate scientists are saying is that with an increase in temperatures and drier summers, that wildfire seasons are getting longer. Have you seen that at all?
I would say yeah, but a lot of the wildfire danger and seasons getting worse is because of the piss poor management of the government with the timber sales and everything across the nation. But they should have been managed. The forest should have been managed a lot better over the last 50 years, and the last 20 years or so for sure. The whole logging industry has just been dying, and all of that has to do with political decisions, and that has to do, the uptake in forest fires has to do with the piss poor management of the government. And that continues to this day. You'll see 15 helicopters sitting in Cascade when the whole fire is going down, burning right there, and they just sit there for most of the day when they could be putting the fire out. It would have been out, you know.
Yeah. Do you think climate change will be a problem for future generations?
Oh, I'm sure it could be, but I mean, there's a lot worse issues going on in this world right now than climate change. I mean, yeah, it's something to be aware of, and of course, everybody could probably do better in emissions and stuff. But I think it's honestly became more of a money grab than anything.
Do you think there's anything we should do about climate change?
Just be aware. Just be aware and pay attention. And I mean, if it's something you're concerned about, then control what you can control in your own life. And no matter what people do in America to make all these changes, it's really all for nothing, because countries like India and China and stuff put out astronomically amount more emissions than what the United States does. And you can do all you want here, but if other countries don't step it up, then it's all for nothing.
Do you think the government has a role in fighting climate change?
I mean, they're the ones that need, if it's something that people are concerned about, they're the ones that need to fund the research and stuff to actually say yay or nay. And it doesn't need to be political. It needs to be, just actual research, and not just, well, this is what this party thinks and we're going to push that agenda. It has to be unbiased research, which good luck in this day and age.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.